Hello, Madonna fans and friends. Today's November 1st, although I'm posting this on November 2nd. But 15 years ago, I went to a little concert called Sticky and Sweet. And I wanted to celebrate this anniversary with all of you and go back in time. Gosh, I can't believe it's been 15 years. It feels like I just went. But I went to two shows in Oakland, California, and I had floor seats both times. And I want to share a little bit of my story of getting the tickets and the pre-party and everything leading up to the event, including a botched campaign for a song we wanted her to sing, as well as, of course, the show itself. And I've got some pictures to share as well. So let's go back in time and let's remember, you guys, 15 years ago, Sticky and Sweet. All right, so we'll start at the beginning. Of course, once we knew tickets were going on sale, it was a mad dash to get them, just like always. And Michelle was going to come down to California to see the show with me, because at this point I had moved to California in 2008, earlier that year, when actually the same day around the same time the Hard Candy album came out, I moved. And so I'd been here for a little bit, and so she was coming down. And so when she got to California, we went to the venue. And it's a picture of me in front of the arena, the days when you would actually go to the venue still and go to the ticket office and say, I want to get tickets. And that's what we did for the first night for November 1st. We got floor seats. They were I don't know, how much was it? 300 and some odd. Um, but they weren't super close. But I mean, they were close, somewhat close to the end of the catwalk, but not like way up there. So it was already pretty booked up. Um, and then the second night, I actually went online for those tickets. That was still kind of a new thing to go online and get your tickets at that point. But I got floor seats again, only one section back from on the other side. First night was the right side, and the second night was the left side. And this was only one section back from that, and it was full half price, $150 for the seats. I thought that was so crazy. It's like just one section back, and I'm paying half the price. But yeah, you could see I'm super excited in this photo, getting my tickets. So the time came, November 1st. It was time to head down to the Oakland area. Well, actually, I apologize. Before we headed to the Oakland area, we made our way to San Francisco because we were meeting up with other fans. As we see in this photo, this pre-party was put on in the San Francisco downtown area by Christian Gonzalez, and other friends were there. I believe Miles was also there, Miles Petty, um, and I forget the other guy's name. I wonder if was there a girl there too? I'm trying to remember, but anyway, Michelle, myself, and them, we were there at this kind of like a bar area, and and it was cool because Christian did a full video blog, and he basically had us all sit and talk about when we became a fan, and like our time as being a fan, and what we love about Madonna. And so he filmed all of us saying what we wanted to say. And then when we had some time there and took some photos, we all piled into Michelle's car, and then we headed to Oakland together. And it was such an amazing experience because I had brought my bootleg from Reinvention, that I had a good stereo quality bootleg from which show was that? Was that LA, or was that San Jose? I think it was San Jose. And we were listening to Crazy for You. We were all singing it in the car together, all jammed in the car together on the way down in the pouring rain. He has a video blog. I don't know if I can find it. I could maybe put the link in the description later on, because I'm checking with him. This is 15 years ago when he posted it. So shows us all going to the venue in the pouring rain. It was just so awesome. But this is a picture of us just before we headed out back in the party in San Francisco. And then before we headed inside the venue, actually, I don't have a picture of this. I wish I did, or something, video picture, but we were still out in the lobby areas or outside the main seating area. And we did this huddle like we were going to be playing football or something. We all huddled in a circle. We said, okay, this is it. This is the big moment. Everybody get psyched. Everybody get ready. Madonna's coming out. And it was so fun because I'd never done a Madonna huddle before. But so we did our huddle and then we made our way to our seats. And the seats were great. I really did like the seats that we had. It's a picture of me and I forget his name. He was really cool and he had his seats next to us, me and Michelle at this particular November 1st concert. And we as you can see with the sign that we made that says "We will always cherish you, Madonna" was our campaign that Michelle and I had been worked on for hours and hours before we went to the event, which was to get, remember that she had a part of the show where she's going to take requests for a song. And so we made like millions of little signs that said cherish on it, not thinking or knowing or remembering that she didn't really like this song. So we went to hours and hours of trouble. We had all these signs everywhere, everybody with the cherish signs or, hoping for a chance to get the song, but we didn't have enough of a chance. And I forget what song she did. It was like a virgin, like that was the one she picked the most, or if it was burning up, I can't remember on that one. If someone was at the Oakland shows, fill me in on the comments. But it wasn't cherished. But here's a picture of us just before the show started. So here are some of the photos I took at the shows. Both of the shows I took photos with, at this point, this was back in the day, still using my digital camera, and the zoom on it was still pretty good. After a while, that camera started to deteriorate on me, but it was doing pretty good with like a double zoom. And so this makes these pictures look like I was a lot closer than I was. But I did like this photo a lot. This is during The Beat Goes On, when she's out there engaging with the audience at the end of the catwalk, and she just looks super happy in this photo. And I actually got this made into an 8 by 10 in my scrapbook. I was going to mention that as well. I think we'll have a link in the description. One of my very first videos I made on this channel, gosh, when did we start this channel? I forget now. But anyway, was a look through of my scrapbook. As after seeing the shows, I made a full on scrapbook, a sticky and sweet scrapbook. And I took many of the photos I took from the shows and I blew them up to 8 by 10 and did little decorations and everything. And you could see the whole thing in that video. So I'll make sure we get that in there for you guys. And hopefully I could get a hold of Christian's his video blog from the same time from the night's concerts. Here's another great shot. I think that it will look a lot better if I could. I don't know, the glare on this is a little bright, but in the scrapbook video, you'll be able to see it a lot better. But I don't know how I got the luck to capture this moment. And I forget the name of the dancer, but I know MLVC Podcast interviewed him about this moment, being able to do this signature dance during this performance. And just having just the way that it's like hit right in the middle of the dance and Madonna standing there, kind of her back turned. I thought this is such an iconic photo that if I could, find a way to reach out to the dancer and, maybe find a way to do you know, a bigger photo of it or something like that for him, just because it came out so good. I mean, like I said, I wasn't sitting anywhere close to the end of the catwalk, but I had this zoom that was pretty incredible. So I got some pretty good shots just for being that not that close. And this is one of my favorites that I took. Here's another cool photo I got. I think that once again the glare doesn't show it quite to its full ability of what it looks like, but look through on the scrapbook might show it a little better. I don't know. I think there was some glare from the scrapbook pages, but anyway, this is during the gypsy section. And when she's kind of just having a drink, it's sitting to the side and it's just kind of a shadow, her in shadow. It's another photo not expected from the tour that I was glad I was able to capture with my zoom lens. Um, but yeah, that was a fun section of the show. And when we're looking back in these 15 years, anniversary memories. What are some of your favorite sections of the show? Did you love the 80s um, Keith Haring tribute section? Did you love the this Latin section, or were you into more of the towards the end with the futuristic and religion kind of section? Like, what sections were your favorites? Or favorite performances? Tell us in the comments. I was able to get a few shots of her right at the end of the catwalk during You Must Love Me. And that was, I think, one photo I had that I really, really loved that I took. I framed it and I had it in, I was living in my dad's house at the time when I first moved here. And I don't actually know where I put that picture, but this is similar to it. Uh, just a beautiful moment, really special because, we'd never heard the song live before, and it just exemplifies our feelings for Madonna, that we love her. And there's always that moment in each show. I think that we have that with this current tour with Crazy for You and Nothing Really Matters, where we feel that love. So this was that moment in Sticky and Sweet. Of course, who can forget the ending? It was such a joyous, exciting. I mean, everybody was on their feet. I have other pictures where you could see that not only the dancers on stage jumping up and down in unison, but everyone is just having a great time on the floor. This is a great shot of Madonna just, reaching out to the audience she just kind of worked that catwalk. And this song was so much fun. We were all jumping up and down, having a great time. The show was so high energy. It definitely made sense that after this tour, she opened up all those gyms because this is, I mean, I wasn't the biggest Hard Candy fan, I'll admit, but I mean, the tour really changed it to another level, just a lot of high energy dance routines for this show. I want to thank all of you for going back in time with me for the Sticky and Sweet tour. 2008. Can't believe it's been 15 years. And it just, it feels like it was yesterday that we saw this amazing tour. And it does just bring up all kinds of memories, going to the show in the rain and the pouring rain with all the fans and singing to the bootleg Crazy for You while we were on our way to the arena, and our little huddle that we did before the show, our cherished signs, and just the amazing energy of the show. And this was a picture I captured the first night just by chance. I snapped it right and zoomed and snapped, and I consider this one of the greatest photos of her I've ever taken. Right up there with some of my confessions photos, and just it's beautiful. It's the spirit of Madonna. It's the power of Madonna. This song, this performance was also a fan favorite, like a prayer. And so, in the comments, tell us, did you see this tour? What were some of your favorite performances? If you didn't see it live, when you saw the DVD, what did you think of it? Did you like the recreations of the songs? If there was anything that stood out for you, the outfits, her looks, anything that you really want to talk about. And thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Make sure you check the description. I'll put the look through in there so you can look through the whole scrapbook and all the photos. And also, I'll see if I can get that blog from that period, November 1st and 2nd. All right, thanks, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Are you looking for a great Madonna fan club to join? We have the place you need to be at Madonna Everybody Fan Club. Not only this channel, but we also have a Facebook group and a Facebook page titled Madonna Everybody Fan Club. You should definitely come check us out and join. We have contests, fan of the month, features, articles, and a great community for you to get to know and share your Madonna love with other fans. We also would love for you to comment, like, and subscribe on this video and tell us what you think. What do you like to see more of in this channel? We're here for you, and Madonna fans rock. So have a great day. Thank you.